Hey everyone, Jason here. In today's video, we're going to talk about adding a form to your website or configuring a form to your site. So we're going to be talking about the first two basic forms. One is your contact form and the other is your subscribe form. So we're logged in here. This is just a general business site here. If I scroll down, we can see there's a contact form already built in this theme here. So what we're going to do to edit the content of the page, we're going to go ahead and click on Page Builder. As the Page Builder loads, as we know, when we hover over items, we can see the blue box, and from which we can move that element, or we can click into it, or we can duplicate it, or edit the column, or delete it. But let's go down to the form we're looking for. So we're going to hover over the form. You can see the blue box right around it. And now we're going to click on the wrench. It's going to bring us to the element. So if you already have a contact form on your page, we can now go here and now we can just say send to email. And all you need to do is put your email address right from here. And that's all you need to do to configure a pre-built form. So from this as well, you can also go in here and you can say show name, show the email. If you want to add, show the phone number or the subject field, whatever you want to put in here, you can kind of, edit to what you're looking for. Now, keep in mind, now you have what happens after someone fills out a form. So you can show a message. So you can put a thank you message. My personal preference, for the best, results is to put a redirect. So from the redirect, we can then go in and we can create a success URL. So what I would do is I would create a new page and I would create a thank you page. And from the thank you page, that's where I would send all of these forms right from here. So that's how we add the contact form, from which you can also take a look at by customizing it from here. You can also, change your style, your inputs, the button, that's going to be down here. So your error message, typography of your form, that's all in here. So let's go in here and click cancel. And let's go in and let's say you don't have a form or you want to add a different kind of form. So we're going to say add content. And here under add content, I want you to click on PowerPack row templates. And from here, we can go here to contact forms. And now you'll see you don't have to worry about creating by hand all these forms. We already have so many built. So if I grab one and drag it over, you're going to see, okay, here's a form. Now I can actually take and I could make it bigger or I can move it. So we have all these options. If we're done with that, we can click on the X and we go ahead and click here. Same thing as we saw before. You can put your email address in there. So that is how to add a simple form, add it to your contact page, really kind of change up some stuff to make it incredibly simple for you to use. The second kind of form we are going to look at is by adding a subscribe form. So I want you to go here under PowerPack row templates, and here what you're looking for is subscribe forms. And you're going to see we already have a whole bunch of subscribe forms already pre-built out. Now you can build them from scratch too, but we've taken a lot of the heavy lifting and kind of created all these for you. So it's incredibly simple. So again, if it's a subscribe forms work a little different than a contact form. A subscribe form you might be using if you're using a call to action or if you want to put it into a list. So if your goal is list building, so you can have a centralized database so you can communicate with all of your people via email. That's where a subscribe form will really come in handy. So now if I click on this here, we can use just an email address if that's what we want. But as you see here, we can also connect to ActiveCampaign, Aweber. There, you can scroll through this. There is a whole bunch of major people that are built directly in here. And it's as simple as, if you want to connect with one of them, you're going to click on the company, you're going to go in, type in an account name, and then you go to if it's Active Campaign, you're going to go to Active Campaign, and you're going to grab their API URL and the API key in the control panel, and then you'll connect that directly to your account. So now when anyone fills out the subscribe form, it can go directly into your autoresponders and be able to start building that list right from there. So you also have options here by going in here, and we can go in here and look at the layout. So let me move this over. We can do stacked, inline, and compact. And we also have the ability to show email and name. So pretty much on a subscribe form, that's all you're going to be asking for: name and email address. The best way to generate information from users online is name and email address. The more information you request, you're going to want to probably use our Gravity Forms builder in order to go ahead and build out that kind of form. So let me kind of show you one last aspect of this. If we go here, now we can actually say under a subscribe form, we can say we want this fixed on the bottom. So if I say fixed on bottom, we're going to go in here and let's go back to email address, because it won't let me proceed unless I put something in here. And I'm just connecting. All right, so now I'm going to hit save, and then to save the page, I'm going to go ahead and click done and publish changes. So there we go. There's that form that we told to fix at the bottom of the page. So no matter how we're looking at this, if the site is, on a phone, let me go down here, you're going to see that that form kind of just sticks to the bottom. So no matter how you do, that is how you'll configure the basic contact form and the subscribe form. I'm Jason, and thanks for watching.